The visual story, creating the visual structure of film, TV and digital media by Bruce Bloch is a comprehensive guide for filmmakers, TV producers, and digital media creators on how to use visuals to tell compelling stories. In this book, Bloch explains how the visual elements of color, light, shape, space, and other aspects can be used to create emotional impact on the audience. Bloch's background in film and television production, coupled with his extensive experience as an educator, provides him with a unique perspective on visual storytelling. This book is an essential resource for anyone looking to enhance their storytelling skills through the use of visuals. Part 1, The Building Blocks. Chapter 1, The Visual Components of Storytelling. In the first chapter, Bloch introduces the visual components of storytelling, which include color, light, shape, space, line, texture, and rhythm. These elements can be used to create visual interest, convey mood and tone, and guide the audience's attention. Bloch also explains how these elements can be used to support the story's themes and characters. Chapter 2, Visual Language. In the second chapter, Bloch discusses the importance of visual language in storytelling. Visual language includes visual metaphors, symbolism, and other visual devices that can be used to communicate ideas and emotions. Bloch explains how to use visual language effectively and provides examples of how it has been used in film, TV, and digital media. Chapter 3, The Visual Palette. The third chapter delves into the concept of the visual palette, which refers to the collection of visual elements used in a production. Bloch explains how to choose a visual palette that supports the story's themes and how to use it to create visual cohesion throughout the production. Part 2, The Visual Structure. Chapter 4, Visual Structure. In the fourth chapter, Bloch introduces the concept of visual structure, which refers to the way the visual components are organized to tell a story. He explains the different types of visual structures, including linear, non-linear, episodic, and thematic, and how they are used in film, TV, and digital media. Chapter 5, The Shot. The fifth chapter focuses on the shot, which is the basic unit of visual storytelling. Bloch explains the different types of shots, including the close-up, medium shot, and wide shot, and how they are used to convey emotion and meaning. He also explains how to use camera movement, angle, and framing to create visual interest and guide the audience's attention. Chapter 6, The Scene. In the sixth chapter, Bloch discusses the scene, which is a sequence of shots that tell a specific part of the story. He explains how to use the visual components to create mood and tone within a scene and how to use editing to create pacing and rhythm. Chapter 7, The Sequence. The seventh chapter focuses on the sequence, which is a group of scenes that tell a larger part of the story. Bloch explains how to use the visual components to create a sense of progression and build tension within a sequence. He also explains how to use editing to create transitions and maintain continuity between scenes. Chapter 8, The Act. The eighth chapter discusses the act, which is a group of sequences that tell a major part of the story. Bloch explains how to use the visual components to create a sense of climax and resolution within an act. He also explains how to use editing to create pacing and build tension throughout the act. Chapter 9, The Film. The ninth chapter focuses on the film as a whole. Bloch explains how to use the visual components to create a cohesive visual language throughout the film. He also explains how to use editing to create pacing and rhythm that supports the story's themes and emotional impact. Part 3, The Tools. Chapter 10, Color. In the 10th chapter, Bloch discusses the use of color in visual storytelling. Color can be used to convey mood, tone, and emotion, and can be used to create contrast and visual interest. Bloch explains how to use color effectively and provides examples of how it has been used in film, TV, and digital media. Chapter 11, Lighting. In the 11th chapter, Bloch discusses the use of lighting in visual storytelling. Lighting can be used to create mood, set a tone, and create visual interest. Block explains how to use different types of lighting, such as natural light, artificial light, and special effects lighting, to achieve the desired effect. Chapter 12, Composition. The 12th chapter focuses on the use of composition in visual storytelling. Composition refers to the way the visual elements are arranged within the frame. Block explains how to use composition to create visual interest, guide the audience's attention, and create a sense of balance and harmony. Chapter 13, Visual Effects. In the 13th chapter, Block discusses the use of visual effects in visual storytelling. Visual effects can be used to create realistic or fantastical worlds, enhance the story's themes and characters, and create emotional impact. Block explains how to use visual effects effectively and provides examples of how they have been used in film, TV, and digital media. Chapter 14, Sound and Music. The 14th chapter focuses on the use of sound and music in visual storytelling. Sound and music can be used to create mood, set a tone, and create emotional impact. Block explains how to use sound and music effectively and provides examples of how they have been used in film, TV, and digital media. Chapter 15, Collaboration. The 15th chapter discusses the importance of collaboration in visual storytelling. Collaboration involves working with other professionals, such as writers, directors, cinematographers, and editors, to create a cohesive and effective visual language. Block explains how to work effectively with others and how to use their skills and expertise to enhance the visual storytelling. Conclusion. In conclusion, the visual story, Creating the Visual Structure of Film, TV and Digital Media by Bruce Block is an essential resource for anyone interested in visual storytelling. By using the visual components of color, light, shape, space, and other aspects, and by understanding the principles of visual language and visual structure, filmmakers, TV producers, and digital media creators can create compelling stories that engage and inspire audiences. With Block's extensive experience and practical advice, readers can enhance their visual storytelling skills and create work that resonates with audiences on a deep emotional level. Overall, the visual story is an incredibly valuable resource for filmmakers and digital media creators who want to take their work to the next level. Bruce Block's expertise in the field is evident throughout the book, and his practical tips and examples make it easy for readers to apply the principles of visual storytelling to their own projects. One of the key strengths of the book is the way it covers all aspects of visual storytelling, from color and lighting to composition and visual effects. This comprehensive approach means that readers can get a full understanding of how all the elements work together to create a cohesive and effective visual language. Additionally, the book's numerous examples of successful visual storytelling in film, TV, and digital media provide inspiration and guidance for readers who are struggling with their own projects. Another important aspect of the visual story is the way it emphasizes the importance of collaboration in visual storytelling. As Block explains, creating a successful visual language requires the input and expertise of multiple professionals, including writers, directors, cinematographers, and editors. By working together and communicating effectively, these professionals can create work that is greater than the sum of its parts. In conclusion, the visual story is a must-read for anyone interested in visual storytelling. Whether you are a filmmaker, TV producer, or digital media creator, the principles and techniques outlined in this book can help you create work that is visually compelling, emotionally engaging, and artistically successful. With its practical advice, numerous examples, and comprehensive approach, the visual story is a valuable resource that can help you take your visual storytelling skills to the next level. Here are 7 key lessons that can be learned from the visual story. Visual storytelling is a complex and multifaceted art form that requires a deep understanding of color, lighting, composition, and visual language. A successful visual language requires collaboration between multiple professionals, including writers, directors, cinematographers, and editors. The principles of visual storytelling can be applied to a wide range of media, including film, TV, and digital media. Color, lighting, and composition can be used to create mood, set a tone, and create visual interest in a scene. Visual effects can be used to create realistic or fantastical worlds, enhance the story's themes and characters, and create emotional impact. Sound and music can be used to create mood, set a tone, and create emotional impact in a scene. By understanding the principles of visual storytelling and collaborating effectively with others, filmmakers and digital media creators can create work that is visually compelling, emotionally engaging, and artistically successful. Are you a filmmaker, TV producer, or digital media creator looking to take your work to the next level? If so, The Visual Story by Bruce Block is the book you need. With its practical advice, numerous examples, and comprehensive approach, this book can help you create work that is visually compelling, emotionally engaging, and artistically successful. Click the link in the description to buy your copy and start taking your visual storytelling skills to the next level. If you found this book summary of The Visual Story helpful, please consider giving it a like and sharing it with your friends and followers. By doing so, you'll be helping to spread the word about this valuable resource for filmmakers and digital media creators. And if you want to see more book summaries like this one, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We regularly publish book summaries on a wide range of topics, so you're sure to find something that interests you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.